Hi, and welcome to Solo Parenting, the show for all solo parents, whether you're a mom or a dad, divorced, widowed, or never married, custodial or visitational. I'm Cynthia McGregor, and with me this week is our guest Adam Schwartz, as well as Michelle Stern, psychotherapist, Julie Dimaiwat with money-saving ideas, Leah Gizzi, and our Parent Talk panel.
Parenting, it's life's toughest job under any circumstances, but even harder when you're doing it on your own. Now, from Cynthia McGregor, Solo Parenting. It's the book you need. How do you handle it when there just aren't enough hours in the day to do it all by yourself? What do you do when you run into your ex at the school play and he's got his new girlfriend with him? How do you help your kids understand that even though you and Daddy no longer love each other, you will always love your kids? This marvelous book is available for all popular e-readers or read it right on your computer. It costs just $4.99. Go to the web address on your screen and order your copy now.
My next guest is Adam Schwartz, internet expert. Keeping their kids safe on the internet is a topic that concerns almost every parent, or should. And Adam is here with some tips to help. Adam, what are 3 simple things that parents can do to safeguard their kids online?
A few things, common sense things that parents can do is, first thing is put your home computer in a common room like the kitchen or the TV room, so that you can see when the kids are on the computer. Another thing you can do is allot computer time for your kids depending on their age. Obviously, give them an hour before bedtime, or an hour before, after dinner, or an hour before dinner, so that they're not sitting on the computer from the time they get home from school until the time they go to bed. And a third thing is, it's a good idea to get involved with your children. Sit down at the computer. If they're young children, go to some of the websites of the television shows that they watch. They all have games for the kids, and bookmark those sites in your favorites. If the kids are a little older, do the same thing. Know what they're looking at. Bookmark. Agree on a few sites that they always go to, whether it's gaming sites or social networking sites, and just to bookmark those sites so that when they're on the computer, you can see, you walk by, look over their shoulder and see that they're on those sites and not up to something other than where they should be.
Well, now, for instance, one of the things they shouldn't be on is adult content sites. Little kids might stumble upon them by accident, and older kids might try to find them intentionally. How can you prevent your kids from getting into adult content sites?
Well, there's a few things you can do. There's, if you're an AOL user, AOL has parental controls on their software, so you can get into the settings and into the parental controls and check a few boxes. Put a password on it so that the kids can't change those settings. Also, some of the antivirus programs have parental controls as well. Norton Security Suite has it in there. Same thing, put a PIN number or a password so that only you can change and not the kids. And another thing that's really good that changes it, if you have more than one computer in the house, it's called OpenDNS.com. It's a free, you sign up for a free account. It gives you control over, it basically changes the settings, your internet settings, so that it points to OpenDNS, and they have a white list of sites that are approved, and it keeps the porn and gambling and all that kind of stuff off of your computer. It just won't let you go to those sites.
Now, those aren't the only dangers for kids online. There are dangers in running into people who might want inappropriate information or, God forbid, inappropriate contact with the kids. Some of these are found through social networking. Some of these problems arise through social networking sites. And everybody seems to be social networking these days. Do you have a few tips to keep kids safe on social networking sites?
Well, young kids shouldn't even be on social networking sites. It's not something that they should be using. As you get...
What age is appropriate?
Probably the 10 and over, kids start getting more social and more technically savvy, so they start talking to each other online, but mostly it's teenagers. And what you can do on sites like MySpace and Facebook, they have parental security information on the site themselves, so the parents can go onto those sites and see what they can do. There's privacy settings on Facebook and on MySpace where you can check boxes, and it only allows you to contact certain people and have certain people contact you. And the other thing is, if your child is on Facebook, you go on Facebook and friend your child so you can see what they're typing out online to their friends. Be it, communicate with your child online as if you were one of their friends communicating online.
Now, is there any way to protect young kids using the latest web-enabled mobile devices like iPhones and Androids?
The iPhone has parental security built in. You can go into the security settings, and it's very simple. It asks you for a PIN number. You can lock down the phone so they can't buy applications. They can't go online. They can't. It basically locks down the phone so they can use it only for certain things. The Androids aren't, by design, they're not locked down as much because it's a social device, but they do have Net Nanny for the Androids, and they do have a program called Lookout, which monitors the applications that you put on your phone and make sure that it's not stealing your information and broadcasting it to places that it shouldn't be going. And it also sends you a weekly email report of what's been going on your phone. Where
can a viewer get more information about online safety?
The best places to go for that are the internet service providers themselves. Go to Comcast's website, go to Verizon's website, go to AT&T's website. Go on the social sites that you use. Facebook has a whole security information site.
Well, thank you very much, Adam Schwartz. We appreciate your being here with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.